And I'm glad we talked about the difference between tracks and songs, because I want to get into your music. I've heard your music, and I ain't gonna lie, you got some trippy hip hop going on. You got sounds, you got vibes, you got knocks, then you got lyrics behind it, and you have undertone messages. So let's pick out some songs. You mind? Tell me about that Texas Boy.
Well, Texas Boy was a song that I did because I wanted to give a different side of Texas. A lot of time people say Texas music is slowed down with not meaning, but I just wanted the world to know that I'm a Texas boy and I'm hip hop. I love hip hop. And like you say, it sounds, I'm a type of person when I'm doing a track, I try to find word sounds. And I feel that music have subliminal messages, and back to writing, when I hear a track, it tells me what to write.
Yeah, words on.
So, you know, I try to construct my music to direct me in the direction that I want to do it, you know.
I'm not no Texas boy, so I can't answer.
all right.
I'm not on that one. That's
All right. So let's just get to the heart of the matter. Darkest Place, Brane. What's up with Darkest Place?
Shit, that's just, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of them songs where, like the hook say, I don't want to go. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to go. You know what I'm saying? It's just when you get to that point where you get so deep into yourself, you know what I'm saying, to the point where you tap into everything, you know what I'm saying, but you get deeper and deeper and deeper, and to the point where it's just like it's a place that you don't want to go, but it's a place that's a part of you, so you can't escape it, you know what I'm saying. It's a part of you, so you know you don't want to tap into it, but it's in you though, you know what I'm saying.
Me, Darkest Place, it's like a mind frame that sometimes you gotta put yourself in, because if you have a clear thought in some places, you won't make it out of. And when you in that mind frame to reach that darkest place, that means that you at the limits of what your process thought is. So you're willing to do whatever to survive that moment. So that's what I feel like Darkest Place to me is a mind frame.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you this, because every song made, like you said, has a message and an intent. What was the darkest place hip hop pulled you from in your life?
Shit, man, can't say just for me. I can't just say just.
When I was a younger person, I was kind of reckless. I had a mind frame of I didn't give a fuck, and basically, if I die, I'm not gonna die without taking people with you and stuff. When I started writing raps, it was a way for me to let loose all this anxiety, and it gave me an understanding that I can learn more from the things of hip hop, and then it made me change, really. It actually, because it gave me meaning.
Brane, what you got?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, for me it's I mean, like I say, it's not, I can't really just pinpoint it on one particular situation. It's just, you know, being like back in the Gap when I was, you know what I'm saying, I used to be, I'm kind of big now, but I used to be a little skinny, you know what I'm saying, dude back in the Gap, you know what I'm saying, little big head little nigga, you know what I'm saying, we used to get picked on, you know what I'm saying, went through the whole little bully situation for a hot second and everything like that, you know what I'm saying, and then just, you know, having to do a lot of moving around, you know what I'm saying, back in the Gap and stuff, you know, I'm from South Central. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? I was born in 76, you know what I'm saying? So I went through all that, you know, I was in LA, you know what I'm saying, during all that time, you know what I'm saying? So it was just a lot of shit that I just done, I saw a lot of shit I grew up with, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, like going to school and on the PA, you know what I'm saying? Some days you getting you know, what's going on for the day. But a lot of times it's before that, you know what I'm saying, you know, it's like, can we get a moment of silence for you know what I'm saying, a classmate that got killed, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, behind a drive-by or some shit like that. And you know, this elementary school, you know what I'm saying, junior high, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And so it was just a lot of different shit, and it just, like I said, the poetry and everything like that, it was a therapeutic thing for me, you know what I'm saying? It was like, it was places where I can go and I can write and I can, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, basically just let shit go. And it saved me, you know what I'm saying, gave me that outlet so that I didn't react, you know what I'm saying, emotionally and just go hit the streets and do some old, you know what I'm saying, some old reckless ass shit, you know what I'm saying. It pulled me back and, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, basically just calm me down, you know what I'm saying, basically, you know what I'm saying.
It's a beautiful thing that hip hop can grow with you, and it's with you on the emotional ride, and it's with you on your highs, and it's with you on your lows.
Yeah.
Hip hop has become like a person. Hip hop is only 52 years old,
Yes, sir.
which is amazing. It's not even like hip hop doesn't even have an AARP card yet. It's like it's just regular. You know what I'm saying?
It's barely enjoying the senior citizen discount, huh?
That's what I'm saying. And like hip hop personified can show you at your lows, like we said, or in your highs. You know, Scarface and Nas made a song, I used to fuck hip hop. She's a motherfucking whore. You can have her. I love this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She goes with everybody and does anything. And doing anything exactly what makes hip hop so powerful, because you can rap about being sad, you can rap about being happy, you can rap about getting high, you can rap about getting a damn job, you can rap about social consciousness, you can rap about fuck shit, you can rap about the party, and if it's real, people will feel it and know that it's legit. How do you know people feel your music and they know that you're legit when you deliver your music?
Shit, man. I'm gonna tell you like this, cause I know I'm real. I know I'm legit. You know what I'm saying? Point blank. So you know what I'm saying? Real recognize real. That's all I can say.
Okay.
Well, the reason why I know people feel my music is because when I do my music, I'm not just looking at it as a one-sided perspective. So basically, when I'm writing a song, I'm trying to vibe with what's around me and stuff. Like I say, music is emotion. I tap into, if I'm upset, then the music that I do is gonna reflect my emotions. If I'm in a good mood, then my music is gonna sound good mood. If I'm in a beautiful mode, then my music is just gonna be beautiful. It's just the emotions of what I am, and everybody have emotions.
Right.
So you tap into what people feel, they gonna feel you.
What did you tap into when you made the track Professional?
Well, that was a little message to the mumble rappers and all the people that in the industry that's taking this game as just a lane of wealth. You know, if you're professional, you look into your craft, you try to master your craft. No matter how good you is, you always feel that you can be better. And that's the heart of a professional. But a lot of people say, okay, this sounds good. And it's just thrown together, and that's not being professional. That's just putting music out. A professional is gonna perfect everything around him. He's gonna pay attention to make sure that everything is immaculate to what he wanted to be, because that's the status of a professional. An amateur is gonna look for things that is in his convenience and in his lane. A professional is gonna try to push the envelope to the max because he want to do things that no one else ever did. So yeah, I'm a true heart professional in all perspective.
And basically, and you know, just to piggyback back on that,
Land back.
you know what I'm saying? Huh?
We don't eat pork. We land back.
Well, okay.
I don't fuck with the pork myself.
Well, you land back.
25 years
Land
since I ate that
land
shit.
back there. You know what I'm saying? Also, it was also like as far as like I know with my part, it was I'm showing, like he said, against the mumble raps and you know all like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like showing you some real skills and showing you some real, you know what I'm saying? Showing you how, if you're gonna do this, you know what I'm saying? Let me show you how to do this. You know what I'm saying? Because what y'all got going on right now ain't what it is. You know what I'm saying? So you know, I had to show you how. If you call yourself a rapper, you know what I'm saying? you gotta take the shit serious. You know what I'm saying? This how you do it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so then here's my question. Tarrant County waiting list. Tell me about that.
Well, my whole concept of Tarrant County waiting list is the mind frame of the black man, the black woman, the culture of the Hispanic, and all that is being dictated by a system. Mm-hmm. And the system is against all things besides it. Like, go back into what we were saying about the police killing. Tarrant County have so many crazy laws that you can have a felony and got out and been out for 10 or 15 years and catch a misdemeanor charge. They will enhance that misdemeanor charge for a felony. Wow. Because if you don't know about Texas, that's just a prison system. That's the industry, and we are the new age cattle down there. And as long as we can get put in the system will keep on prevailing. And Tarrant County is like a melting pot of that, because like we was telling someone earlier, he's from California, and before he came to Texas,
yeah, I'm born and raised out there. I didn't come to Texas till I was like about 19. Like, as far as strong, I probably was about 19, going on 20. You know what I'm saying? I've been through little brush-ins with the laws, LAPD, and LAPD is crooked than a motherfucker. But I ain't never actually, you know what I'm saying? They done tried to plant stuff on this woo, but ain't nothing never just really happened to where I ended up having no record or no shit like that. I come out here I went to Texas, to Fort Worth. I'm within about a couple of months, I started accumulating a record, and it ain't necessarily anything that I was doing in particular. It's just, I just fit the prescription. You know what I'm saying? And once I get, for no matter what reason, they gonna pull me over, and they gonna mess with me, and they gonna, you know what I'm saying? They gonna find a reason to end up taking me to jail for some reason. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. They gonna find some kind of reason to take you to jail.
Because it's all about getting into the system.
Because they get you in that system, and you know what I'm saying. Then you got to worry about these tickets. They barely just had passed this whole little thing in Texas period where they was fucking us bad on this surcharge situation. I'm talking about like where they were stopping people from getting their licenses and all kinds of, because you have to pay these surcharges and shit like that.
Where you get a ticket and they double charge you for the same ticket.
Yeah, you get double charged for that, and you can sit shit out in jail. You can sit tickets out in jail,
and you still come out and
you still get hit with them surcharges, and then, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. And so it was just they finally then, after so many years, they wiped clean everybody in the state of Texas.
And they said, we're not giving your money back anyway. Thank you for
all the money that you done paid.
And the craziest thing is the company that was getting the money for the surcharges was not even part of the state of Texas. It was a private entity.
It's crazy, bro.
So Tarrant County waiting list.
They want your body. They want your body, or they want your money.
The waiting is waiting for the change. But like the change is only gonna be once we make the change. And I have a problem, where, like, what's the girl that got killed by the police name?
Tatiana or something. Yeah.
Okay, now she got killed. She's at the house playing video games with her nephew, and the police had a so-called strange call and went in this woman's backyard, and she ended up dead. She had a gun. The whole thing of it was because she had a gun to protect her home. And this man is in her backyard. She could have probably killed him. But once she seen who he was, because he was a law, she put her gun down and he shot her. People going downtown protesting. Now, the whole thing is about downtown. They've seen who they wanted to see. The community that was behind, they didn't see them. They handpicked pastors and people in the community that really not even connected to the community like it should be, as they saying that here go our offering for hearing your problems. And after that happened, It's just dispute. Nothing else happened from that. And I feel like protest, you can only protest so far. But change is action. And action meaning you have to take a certain direction towards things. And talking to the source of the problem is not going to resolve that problem.
Yeah, because they got, man, it's so many stories that we have of that type of situation, of like her situation. I mean, it was like back-to-back type of shit that just happened not too long ago, like just
within the last 6 months, there have been 10 police shootings
in Fort Worth and East Side and everything like that, just around the area where we usually be at and stuff like that. Matter of fact, who he was talking about, our homeboy A-Tay, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying?
His son was killed by Arlington police.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
They settled with him, but that still don't bring his son back.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying, and that's one of the only cases where that police, the Arlington chief fired that police. But
Arlington police chief became a real close friend to my friend. That's not the point. It's not all bad polices, but how the system is set up.
It's an epidemic out there.
And how the system is. It's all about making money. And I can't reiterate that more and more because we are the new age cattle down there. As long as we can get put in the system, we can earn money.
Yeah, like I said,
and they building prisons every day. I have a friend that put in all the kitchens of all the prisons in Texas, and he constantly tell me, "Oh, they building this new prison." So it's no stop to that.